Hello everyone, I am your PTE specialist at Edutrainex. The PTE test consists of 3 parts. Part 1 is speaking and writing, Part 2 is reading, and Part 3 is listening. In this video, we are going to discuss the overview about the PTE reading section, which is Part 2 of the test. And I'll also walk you through step by step and give you all the information related to this section. And also, how to manage your time for this section, as there is no allocated time allocated for the entire reading section. So let's start looking at the key facts of the PTE reading section. Facts. PTE reading is the second section of the test. It comes after you finish the part 1, which is speaking and writing. You will get around 13 to 18 questions in total, and you should be able to finish it in about 30 minutes. This section tests your ability to read and write information provided in English. The reading section consists of 5 types of questions. We will shortly have a look at each of those. But before that, you should note down a very important point, that PTE Academic is an integrated skill test, which means that one item in this part of the question also assesses your writing skills, which is the reading and writing fill-in-the-blanks question. Now let's have a look at each of the 5 reading question types. Structure. The first question type that you see in the reading section is reading and writing fill-in-the-blanks, and you will get about 5 to 6 questions in the actual exam. The second question type is multiple choice, choose multiple answers, and you will get about 1 to 2 questions in the exam. The third question type is reorder paragraph, and you get about 2 to 3 questions in the actual exam. The fourth one is reading fill in the blanks, and you get about 4 to 5 questions in the exam. And finally, the question type in the end is multiple choice, choose single answer, and you get about 1 to 2 questions in the actual exam. Let's take a pic of how these tasks look. For reading and writing fill-in-the-blanks question, at the top you will find the instructions, and you will also see a text passage with gaps. The gaps here are actually a drop-down list, and you need to choose the best answer for each gap. Next, for multiple choice, choose multiple answers, you also get an instruction which specifies that more than one answer options are correct. Then you have a reading passage on the left side and question prompt as well as answer options, which are shown as check boxes, which means that you can select more than one response. Next, for reorder paragraph, again you see the instructions at the top that tells you what to do. On the left hand side you see jumbled sentences or unordered options, which you need to drop to the right hand side to form the correct sequence of the sentences. Moving on to the reading fill in the blanks. At the top you will find the instructions, and then you see a text passage with blanks. The answer options are given at the bottom, and you need to drag the correct answers to the correct blank. And lastly, we have the multiple choice, choose single answer. You get an instruction which specifies that only one response is correct. Then you have a reading passage, a question prompt, and answer options. So this sums up the question types in the reading section. In reading section, you are managing your own time, which means that there is no allocated time for each of the questions. So you need to learn to manage your time well for this section. But we do provide our recommendation on how much time you should spend on each of the question types, so you don't overspend your time here. Again, this is just a guidance. You are free to use your own time strategy. So let's have a look. Time management. I'm going to show you a table where we have put down the maximum recommended time for each of the tasks. For reading and writing fill in the blanks, we recommend you should spend about 2 minutes to 2 minutes 30 seconds maximum on each question. For multiple choice, choose multiple answers. We recommend about 2 minutes and 15 seconds. For read a paragraph, the maximum time we recommend you is about 2 minutes per question. For reading fill in the blanks, we recommend about 1 minute 30 seconds to a maximum of 2 minutes time on each question. And finally, for multiple choice choose single answer, we recommend about 1.5 minute time on each question. Please remember that this is just a guidance and you are free to spend more time on the questions you feel more challenging. In the end, you need to balance the overall time. Now that you know everything about the PTE reading section, go ahead and start your lessons and practice questions on each of the PTE reading tasks. And for more videos and interesting blogs on PTE topics, please follow us on YouTube, Insta, Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn.